How do you talk Rocky 5? Not because of what happened yesterday, not because of any sense of patriotism, but as in what went wrong. As you've seen, these movies got deterioratingly more cheesy and bland as they went. But then this one came out. What happened? Let's find out. Cue title scene. Like I said, what went wrong? Rocky 5 picks up exactly where Rocky 4 left off, with our boxing hero still in the Soviet Union. He leaves the fight, he comes out, he's talking for a boring 5 minutes, and then he starts shaking and going, "Ah, what's wrong? Mickey, Apollo, help!" After that, we learn that he has received permanent brain damage due to his fight with Mr. Drago, even though I don't know why this is the first time he's receiving brain damage, or at least enough to keep him out of the ring permanently. Why? Because this film not only takes the forced drama of the other three and makes it even bigger, it slams it down your throat for 95% of the movie. This film is boring. There's that, and then more or less nothing really interesting happens until the last 15 minutes. Basically, after this, he comes home and he can't ever fight again, even though he's told that at the beginning of every movie he can never fight again. Doesn't mean anything, because we all know he's gonna fight again! Basically, this time he's got to go into retirement. He finds out all his money's gone because he decided to give power of attorney to an idiot meatpacking worker. Yeah, because those are the people who deserve money, right? Okay. From there, he goes back, he starts running a gym left by him from his old trainer. The wife starts working in a pet store, how fitting. And the son starts going in with a bad crowd. Because, you know, every movie with a kid has to go into a bad crowd. It's not like we can't do something original for a movie about boxing. Like, I don't know, make the son a boxer. Make the son get eaten by a bear. Just make him do something. Every second of this film is completely and utterly predictable. It's exactly what you think going into it. Literally just scrounging what's left of this franchise. Now, as for the acting, normally the acting is very good. This one, not a lot. For this one, and I'm going to spoil the ending, so turn off now if you haven't, but seriously, do you care at this point? Essentially, the ending for Rocky 5, Stallone originally wanted Rocky to die. He wanted him to die in Adrian's arms, staring up at his legacy, and all that good stuff. Would this have saved the film? Most people say yes. What do I say? No! It's still boring! It's mad depressing. It's overly ridiculous. Every minute of this movie is just one dumb cliche after another. You know, like in the gym, he meets someone with all the great potential in the world, and he trains him and makes him stronger, and of course he betrays him because Rocky's got to be the main character. He betrays him, and why does he betray him? Because he doesn't have the heart Rocky has. Stallone phoned it in on this one. Truth. He did. His acting in this one, I felt like he was done with this franchise, and the only reason he did Rocky 5 was to get out of it, which makes killing it more that interesting. This one's just mad, depressing, and really predictable. It's a total shame. It ends completely cliche. I get it. Yeah, I've heard the stories. I've heard this stupidity before. And I get the concept. You can't kill the big stars of movies. You can't kill Batman no matter how much I want to. You can't kill Luke Skywalker. You can't do this. You can't do that. But just once, could someone try? Could someone try doing something original? And if you want to get out of a film franchise, get out of it. As opposed to here, where it's a cash grab, so he can get out of the cash with the cash. It's a lot of cash. And that's just sort of the thing. It's boring. Nothing but whining and complaining, and then the fight is still good at the end, but it's a street brawl. These movies are about the big, in-the-ring, flashy fights, the punches, the death-defying fights, but at this point, what's it matter? They're the same thing every single time. It's still exciting, but it's not enough, and I really wanted to get this film above it, but it is 3 out of 10 on the sports movie scale. Just, the more I talk about it, the more boring it is. It's just, look, they tried hard. I mean, everyone else tries a good job, but when your main character doesn't want to be there, it's just what the point. The cinematography is still good, but honestly, what can I say? Just boring. We got one more Rocky film to go. Then I'll do a little video sum of the franchise, but for now, I need some brandy.